right, guys, welcome to the first episode of the Chronicles of Becoming Santa. I'm Mike Prater. I was inspired to do this by Stuart Deacon, so I'm gonna give shout outs to Santa Stewart. I've been watching some of his stuff, and this is gonna be my first year doing Santa Claus. I'm 51 years old. I've got 6 sons total, 4 biological, 2 that I've adopted. I've coached football for 20 plus years. And, there's a saying, you believe in Santa, you are Santa, and then you look like Santa. So my first granddaughter was born almost a month ago now. And my initial idea was that I was going to just be Santa Claus for her. I was going to get a costume and, I had a little bit of a beard going. So I was like, okay, I'll do the Santa Claus thing. And I'm kind of a little bit of a, when I start getting into something, I go overboard a little bit. So I'm all in on it now. And so what I've done is I've actually progressed in what my goal was for this year. Originally, my goal, like I said, was to maybe do Hazel's Santa pictures and maybe a couple of my ex-football players that are now having kids, because all the kids that I've coached now are young married couples and having babies and stuff. So that was kind of part of my idea, was that I was going to do some pictures just to kind of get my feet wet in it. Well, I kind of messed up, and I put my first pictures I took, which you'll see here, that side, yeah, you see that side. I put my first pictures I took onto Facebook Marketplace, and right now I'm booked for almost all of Christmas. It's kind of crazy, but the scary thing about it is I don't know if I'm ready for, I went in on the costume. So I started out and I got one of these the camera messes with me. One of these cheap style costumes. You can get a Santa costume for anywhere from 50 to $100, and I just wasn't happy with it. Well, let me go back. Let me take it back a little bit. Actually, what I did is right before the coronavirus hit, I went by a place called Costco in Atlanta, which is like a costume shop where you can rent costumes and stuff, and they sell costumes. Well, I bought a used Santa jacket. It was one of their Costco brands. They're kind of custom made. They're pretty nice. And so I bought that, but it's a little old, and the fur's not quite as white and vibrant as it should be. And so I was like, okay, and it didn't have pants with it. So I bought that other outfit kind of thinking that I could use the pants, because I looked online trying to get the color right, which you'll never do. You'll never get Santa costumes to match. You got to just do the whole costume together, right? So got the suit. The pants were nice, but they didn't match the jacket. I took a few pictures. That's the pictures that you see right here. Got it right that time. That you see right here. Those are the pictures you're going to see first. And then I broke down and I said, you know what? I'm going to call Costco and see if I can get a good used complete set. Well, they don't have them anymore. They stopped carrying the Costco brand of Santa suits for their in-store brand. They now have Halco, which, anybody that's involved with Santa Claus knows who Halco is. They make some decent stuff. You can get anywhere from a $100 Halco suit all the way up to a $500 Halco suit. Not quite a custom Santa suit, but I guess the higher end stuff is pretty good. So I went on the Costco website and I actually looked up their Santa suits. And on the website, they still had some Costco Santa suits, the new ones, in stock. About $450. So it's not a cheap Santa outfit, but the quality of the jacket and the quality of the pants is so much better than the ones that I got. The Rubies, I think, was the brand that I got. And so I went ahead and got it, right? Like I said, I'm going to go all in. I went ahead and got the real boots with the fur instead of the little pullover. Because, watching, like I said, I've watched a lot of stuff on Santa, different Santas, and Stuart Deacon, again, thank you for the stuff you put out here, because, you're younger than me, but you're in the same stage. You're starting out. You actually got a little more experience than me. But I got the real leather belt. So I got a leather belt with a nice buckle, And you can see that here, right? That's my leather belt. The boots you can see right here, right? Um, so I went I went big, go big or go home for my first year, right? And a lot of guys just get a cheapo suit and do that kind of thing and see if they like it. Well, then I was like, okay, well, I want a little bit more realism to it, right? I want to be able to take my jacket off and still look like Santa. And so I started looking at different ideas, and I got a Renaissance style button up white shirt, right? A little puffy with the three buttons, and it is right here, right? That I got this from uh, Antiques Emporium. No, I got. I'm going to put the name up, right? I forget the name of it, but it's a place that sells vintage outfits and pirate style and medieval style and all that stuff. So it's a good resource for some of those older looking items that you want to get for your wardrobe. And so I did that, and then I was like, all right, I'm going to get some suspenders. So then I got some suspenders that you see here. Now I got the thick ones. First I got the little skinny 1-inch ones, and they just didn't look right. And again, here's a picture of me with the 1-inch suspenders that just, they don't look right, okay? And so then I went and I got the 3-inch, but what I actually did was when I got the 3-inch, that I got them in the button style, because I had buttons put on that cheap costume pants that I bought. I had the tailor put 4 buttons in the front and 2 in the back, so I could put that style suspender on. Well, that looked really good. You can see that there, right? And then when I got the new one, when I got the Norcosco, I didn't want to go put the buttons on because I do have some shoots that I'm going to be doing very soon. And so I went ahead and I got another set of suspenders that you see there. And they're the thick suspenders, but they're the clip-on style. So they look right. I like the look that I got with the suspenders. Now then I went and bought a vest. I wanted to get a nice vest that kind of had a shiny shimmer to it, maybe a little paisley pattern or something like that. I'm eventually going to put some gold buttons on it, but I got this vest, and then with that vest, I went ahead and bought a watch and one of those little watch clip things that you hang from the button and it dangles down. It's kind of cool looking, so I bought a little, hand watch and the watch clip. So I've got that right there. All right, so my look as far as my outfit, I think is starting to come together. I think I'm going to take that older Norcosco jacket and I'm going to take it and have it customized. I'm going to make it to where it's no longer a zip with the one white down the middle. I want to do the 2 white and make it more of an overcoat where I can have a nice vest up under it. And I'm going to get some embroidery done on it, on the sleeves and on the front. Just make it a little more of a custom style jacket since it is now an extra jacket. So that's my plans with the old Norcosco. Okay, so far this is where I'm at. I've done a couple promotional pictures, but the problem is this right here. I had it bleached for the first time almost 2 weeks ago, and it really went more. Let me see if my light will give me a little better look at it. It really, that's washing me out, isn't it? It really went, can you see it? Not really. It really went a little more, how's that? Yeah, that's better lighting. So it really went a little more blonde than white. So it's not where I want it yet. So Wednesday I'm going for my second whitening, and before my whitening, this is what it looked like, right? I've got a natural kind of, it's white here in the front, and I got these 2 little black streaks that run down, and I got a lot of salt and pepper in it. So, it looked okay for my first pictures, but if I'm going to do the real bearded Santa thing, I got to make it look right. I have gone back and forth about whether I want to buy a wig and a what do they call it? A mesh front beard and mustache, but I don't know. I kind of like the real thing. I think it looks pretty good. I think I got the pretty decent Santa look. Merry Christmas. Santa's so happy to see you all here. So I think I can do the Santa look with my Miracle on 34th Street beard. That's kind of what I tell everybody is I'm more the Miracle on 34th Street style beard Santa. Of course, I don't have it styled right now. I look all shabby and scruffy, but hopefully I can get the look that I want. I've got a few pictures that I've done so far. You can see right here, I did a picture with one of my football players and his new daughter and their wife, kind of just to work on the look for the pictures that we want to do. I'm working with a photographer. She's trying to get back into the game, so she's been out for about 3 years. So we're kind of working together to help each other get our feet off the ground. I'm just starting on the journey. I'm going to keep y'all up to date on how things go. So I have another beard whitening on Wednesday, and hopefully that's going to bring it to the color that I want it to be. Right? I want that stark white that really pops against the red. Right now, the white of the collar is overpowering my beard because my beard's more blonde right now. So that's the goal, is to get that beard to really pop so that it stands out in the pictures. Guys, this is, of course, like I said, my first video, so it's probably not going to be the best quality. It's probably going to have some things that I need to work on and change. Leave your comments. Tell me what you think. Tell me your experiences being Santa, the things that you found when you started out that really helped you, the things that you would definitely say don't do, right? Because, you know, we all learn by the mistakes we make and the things we do. So if I can avoid any of those mistakes, I would always appreciate it. But guys, thank you for watching my video. Like I said, this is the first video I'm going to do, and it's just to kind of give you a brief synopsis of my journey becoming a Santa. And I'm going to show some pictures of the progression of where I started out in the summer. I had shaved it all off in August, I think it was. So I've gotten pretty good growth in August, September, October, and 3 months. So, you know, luckily for me, it grows at a pretty good rate. I think what I'm going to do is, if I do decide to stay as a real beard Santa, I think I'll just keep it kind of this length year round and do a better job of grooming it, because I'm in sales, and so I need to look presentable when I go to people's houses. Right now, luckily because of the coronavirus thing, I have one of those neck gaiters that I wear as my mask, and so it just covers all this, so I don't have to worry about, you know, does my beard look unruly when I'm in the house doing sales. So, but next year, of course, when we stop wearing masks all the time, my beard will need to be a little more presentable when I'm in homes. But my goal is to kind of keep it at this length, make it more of a manicured look, more of a professional look, and then when I get around to September or August, I can just kind of let it go, right? Let it go and get a little bit more length. I'd like to get it here-ish, about 2 or 3 more inches, about right there. I think that's kind of my spot where I want it. You know, if I were to say this is where my beard's going to be, that's kind of where I want it. I don't want the beard going way down here. That's just not the look that I'm looking for. You know, I've looked at some of the lace front wigs, and I've been on the fence about it. But I think the real beard Santa is more the route that I want to go. Guys, give me your opinions. Thanks for watching the video. I'll be posting more as I go along. I've got my beard whitening on Wednesday. I'll post a video after that. And then I'm doing another promotional shoot up in my living room. And this is my living room setup. I'm kind of happy with my living room setup. I got the big stone fireplace and everything. So that's where I'm going to be doing my promotional shooting next week. And I'll post some pictures of that for you. And here are the pictures from this past one that we did. So here's a few more of the pictures. But again, thanks for watching. This is the Chronicles of Becoming Santa with Santa Mike. Thanks.